Hey Ratbags, it's a survival show special today, taking a look at a brand new survival open world crafting game called Lost Skies. This is an animated trailer. It's not exactly going to set the world alight, I think, with a lot of hardcore survival fans, but bear with me, we're going to go over a dev diary and all the reveal news they spoke about today. And any of you oldie timer survival MMO fans remember a game called Worlds Adrift? Well, this seems to be the spiritual successor, albeit changed now from an MMO to a 1 to 6 player co-op PvE adventure. It's made by Bossa Games, the people behind I Am Bread, I Am Fish and Surgeon Simulator, and looks like they are moving in a vastly different direction with this new game that I'm hoping will release some sort of technical test towards the end of the year. As always, bringing you the home of survival, please leave a like if you find it useful. Let's go, it's the survival show.
Hey everyone, Luke Williams here from Bossa Games, and today I'm super excited to share an early look at something new we're bringing to you in collaboration with Humble Games, an open world co-op adventure called Lost Skies.
So Lost Skies is going to be a 1 to 6 player co-op survival adventure game where it will be hosted on your own, obviously world so players can join you. It's not procedure generated, it's going to be handcrafted floating islands with weather walls dividing the sky into regions. To pass through these weather walls, your ship may have to have special equipment to pass through the storms. Each region is going to have their own visuals, their resources and wildlife to discover, and obviously lots of views and cloudscapes with a decent, nice, relaxing soundtrack possibly. Each island will have loot to discover, combat and puzzling ancient technology for you to decipher, driving your exploration as you obtain loot and unlock paths to delve deeper into the islands where further mysteries await. To traverse, you'll have access to a grappling hook, glider, climbing ability and of course the airships themselves, taking full advantage of finding hidden underside caverns, swinging to the top of the tallest spires. Nowhere is off limits according to the Steam blurb. Get inventive with intricate shipbuilding system that allows you to shape every facet of your skyship, from the shape of the hull to where each cannon will go to furnishing the mess hall. Build up a single ship for yourself or your crew of friends over the course of your adventure, or each build your own ship as part of a fleet. You and your friends have limitless creative options on how you wish to explore the skies. A survival experience focused on exploration and crafting, a flexible crafting system considering material weight and properties to impact the stats and physical attributes of crafted items. Balance your ship and equipment with the right materials to maximise their performance. Take your ship into epic Navy-style boss battles, exchanging cannon fire with the giant ancients being responsible for the end of humanity. Each one will test the skills and technology you have accumulated so far and hold the keys to travelling to the furthest corners of the world. That sounds all pretty good, right? So the game's going to be published by Humble Games. It does look like it will be appearing on Steam same day as the Humble store though. In the last few years, the Bossa Studios have worked on games like I Am Fish, cult classic I Am Bread, and a game I thought was pretty cool back in the day, Surgeon Simulator. But they have actually sold the rights to a lot of them style games to fully focus on this new PvE slice and basically reinvent something that they thought of 5-6 years ago now. What you're seeing right now is Worlds Adrift. It was an ambitious MMO powered by spatial technology with the promise that you could have thousands upon thousands of players interacting and coexisting on these massive MMO servers. But only a year or so after its actual full launch, it did end up getting shut down. Just wasn't enough in the tank. Didn't have enough players playing it, and it looks like they didn't have enough actual staff to keep adding or keeping up with content. I remember this particularly as I was thinking of giving it a try, then all of a sudden, yeah, it got shut down. But as said, since then I've had a slew of, I'm guessing, successful games like I Am Fish and I Am Bread. Quite a large studio now, up to 90 people, and yeah, they've sold their rights to Tiny Build for their previous games, and they're working fully on Lost Skies, reinventing what was the MMO and effectively reimagining it for 2023-2024 in a brand new 6-player PvE world. You will be able to play, of course, solo, and judging by the Steam actual page, it looks like this may end up coming out at some point towards the end of the year, or certainly some beta tests or ways that they'll get players involved. Bossa Studios directors have given interviews in the past talking about their new project before it was fully revealed, stating that they really want to keep up the idea of players being able to create stuff and finding ways that that can be shared. This is usually called UGC. Think of things like Roblox, where you can make your own mini games and stuff. Or in this case, it may be just the idea of being able to create and custom make airships and put them up for other players to share and download and use themselves, or even some of the islands. That was a feature of their original game. So this all sounds pretty good. A studio that's gained a lot more experience in the last 5 years, obviously still got a dream to make this type of game, seen the success of others like Valheim, and not biting off more than they can chew, trying to be into the PvP scene or trying to dabble in MMO space, making something a little bit more that they could possibly handle. I know there's not been much gameplay to really show off. Like I said, the animated trailer's not really going to set the world alight with some players, I'm sure. But to me, there's definitely enough inside the concept art and the developer blog talking about the game to say that, yeah, this is definitely going to be in my top 10 games now to look forward to, hopefully releasing at some point this year or next. Did you play Worlds Adrift? What do you think? What do you think about this new slice? Lost Skies? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, I'll see you right back for more survival news soon.